Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day, great night. Now if you saw the title, you know what this video is about. It is what's happening in 2021. Also make sure to stay tuned until the end to see little clips of Lake Tahoe. But first, we should talk a little bit about 2022 because this has totally changed my perspective on what's happened, what's gonna happen, and just how life is. You know, this is just one of those sit down, how we're going. I want to talk about how my channel is going to be changed, different life experiences. I am getting personal and down to the basics. So keep watching because you guys know what I mean says. So 2020, everyone, it was interesting for everyone. I know that. It started out on a really good note. I was like the happiest I ever been. I had so many plans and goals and I was gonna do so many different things and just so excited. I was thinking this is really gonna be the best year. Everyone's thinking. I had so much that was happening to me and just thought it was perfect. And about 2 months in, just a little bit before the whole pandemic thing happened, some other events happened in my life that changed it. And what happened at the beginning wasn't really like the worst. If that would have just been it, it would have been fine. On Instagram I've talked a little bit about stuff, but I don't really, not right now. I'm not ready to fully discuss like the situation and everything that happened. Maybe there'll be a point in the future where I am more comfortable, but right now I'm just gonna leave it as just a lot of things that happened that were not the best or the happiest of situations. And they kept progressing and progressing through the next few months. After that, and into COVID, and so there was all the COVID stuff, quarantining, being away. I actually moved down with my family. Just because like the roommate situation I was in and everything and all that, and then just everything kept getting worse and worse, and it was good to be around my family with all these situations. That was really hard, and so all that was happening, and then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse until like I finally came to terms with like what was happening, and people were pointing out things. And I was able to get out of the situation and everything that was fully happening there. So after this all happened, I really am sorry for like being discreet, but I really just felt like my whole life had kind of like fallen apart. Everything had just felt like it was going completely wrong, and I just felt so torn apart. So I kind of took the next few months after that to just really just get out in nature and to just relax, and it was the best thing that could have happened. I went fishing a lot, I went hiking, I was doing a lot of these adventures by myself, and it was the happiest thing in my life to do. One, if you follow a lot of my other videos, my goal is to face my fears, and one of my fears is being alone, and I finally came to terms that I was happy with being alone and to be able to go fishing and hiking and doing this stuff and being okay with it. Not only was it overcoming my fears and it was really relieving, but I felt so free, and I just really felt like it was my time to come back through God because of those previous situations that happened. I felt like my relationship, not that it loosened or he'd gone, but it had been harder for me to hear him, which is very odd because normally I have a really strong connection with like the spirit and I can hear that. And so to lose that was very, not lose it, but when it was more difficult, it was very hard for me. And then as things went on, I felt like I was slowly, it wasn't just like a night and day difference, but it was over time. I was really able to get kind of in tune with the spirit and God and really just like kind of reevaluate my life with everything that happened. So by the end of the summer, I felt I was like ready and everything was good, and just started kind of getting back into life and to normal stuff. I ended up moving back. I moved out of my parents' house eventually, like, you know, COVID was coming down and it was easier to find like housing and all that. So moved back out. So did the 10 dates in 10 days. Me and Marco started dating. Really great guy. We had a lot of fun and everything, but we're just like more just like good as friends. So we ended up breaking up. And then after that, I just was realizing from the situation that happened earlier in the year, I really just was not feeling myself. And I really just wanted to focus on that. And I'd spent the last 2 months of really trying to work through stuff that had happened. And I'd realized it was harder, but it was definitely worth it to do that. And then I did like the Vlogmas, and that was great, but it really was a burnout. And so that's why the last couple weeks there's not been the videos were a little scattered, just because I've been like getting rid of my phone. Like I've not been on my phone as much. I'm even going off of like YouTube at this point, but I haven't been doing as much on even like social media. And I've just been like getting rid of technology. I just want to be outside in nature. And that goes into what are my goals for this next year and kind of what my plan is. I've always lived my life since I was adult, even younger, is I really wanted to get married. I really want to have kids, and that is my main goal. That has always been my main goal. It still is. But I just feel like I've tried like so hard. Like that is what I want in life. Like I want to be a mom. I want to have a family. And it just is not heading that way. And I know I'm 24. People are going to say that is young. But for someone who, from a very young age, like that's been my main goal, it's so hard not to reach that. And so it's nothing to do with like everyone else is doing it, that I should be doing it. But it's just really me. Like that's been my desire, and that's what I want in life. And it's not. And also, we're going to pause right here. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. So I'm going to this next year. I kind of reached that point of just like, I'm kind of like done searching. Whenever this guy that God has provided for me, they'll be ready. Like whoever he is, wherever he's at, when he's ready and when God thinks I'm ready, he'll put him into my place. But I've kind of not given up, but I've kind of taken a step back, and I'm not like actively pursuing anything, because that just leads to, that's been like, I just don't enjoy everything else. And I've put dating like kind of on the back burner. If people want to ask me to date, if that happens, well, it happens, but that's not my main focus in life. I have some really exciting plans of what I'm going to be doing, and one of those is traveling a lot. Last year should have been the year that I just traveled. I got out, I did things, because I love just going on road trips and just driving, and so it would have been perfect. But with everything that had happened, I just wasn't in a position, and it didn't happen. And so that is my main goal for 2021. I have a lot of big trips. I'll probably be announcing those as they happen. I'm just trying to settle on dates and everything with those. But I am really, really excited for all of those and everything that I'm going to be doing. I'm also hoping to move soon, and where I'm moving to will be really exciting. So crossing my fingers. That's also kind of in God's hands of just saying I need to first sell my contract of where I'm at. So if I can sell it, then I'm going to move into one of my dreams. Following my dream. Okay, so I'm going to do that. But if not, then maybe I'm supposed to stay here, hoping that's not the deal. I really want to get out. And do this, and then get a dog, and I like have this whole long plan, but I'm not gonna announce it until it like is like fully set in place. But I'm like really going that way and making all the plans and getting everything set. So we're going there. So I just kind of said, what I said a few weeks ago is, if I didn't focus on guys and wanting to get married, what would I want to do with my life? And that's what I'm pursuing. That's kind of how like my whole moving situation is gonna be. Traveling. I'm just gonna travel. I'm just gonna go places. I'm going on all these trips, and if I can find people to go with me, then that's great. And if not, or maybe some trips, I just don't want to be around people. Through all this, through quarantine and COVID, I've realized I'm okay being alone, and I don't need people around me, as sad as that is. I'm fine being by myself, and that's great. I love it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm living the life as if nothing else, if nothing could hold me back, what would I do? And that's the life that I am working on right now, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy, And yep, dating, like, I'm still definitely going on dates. Like, if I'm asked, I want to go on. A lot of my videos, I'm still doing a bunch of dating advice because I've gone on so many dates and so many experiences, and I observe others, and especially this last year I've just done so much studying on dating and relationships and observed other people, and so that's why I love creating my dating advice videos, is because I've learned so much that I was like, I wish I had known about this years ago, and I want to share that. So a lot of this is my plan for my videos, like dating. I just want to have sit down videos talking about stuff, talking about my health and my food and like eating healthy and staying fit. But also I'm doing a lot of videos on traveling, solo traveling, female solo traveling, like all this stuff, a lot of different videos, and this is what I love. Like, I've even a point where I've thought about just totally stopping doing YouTube, but I just decided I'm just gonna take my channel in a little different way, but also kind of the same, because I feel like it's very similar. It's already been out there. But I'm just really excited to get back into things and just feel myself again, and I am pumped for the future and for everything that will happen. So just keep following along. It's gonna be an amazing year, and that's my plan, and I hope it's yours too. Is even if things are shut down, if there's restrictions or whatever there is, I really hope that you just forget about all that and just live your life as if nothing else matters. If COVID wasn't there, if there wasn't quarantine, if there wasn't situations or people or whatever it is in your life, what would you do? And follow that. 2021 is our year. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be rough, things are not instantly better, but we're gonna make it the best year ever. The plan. So I hope you guys follow along on this journey. It's gonna be awesome. So many fun, great videos. Also, to start out this new trip on New Year's, I went out to Reno, Nevada, and while there I stopped by Lake Tahoe. So I'm gonna show you guys some of that now, but thank you guys for watching and listening to me. It means so much, and I just want to continue this year. So feel free, if you enjoyed it, share it to others, because there's gonna be so many great things. So make sure you subscribe if you are new, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Have a great day, great night. Bye, love you. I did not plan on filming any of this, but I want to save it for the memories. I was up in Nevada with some friends and just decided, why not come to Lake Tahoe? I was an hour away, and I need to tell you guys, I think I'm in paradise. I really want to move up right near here. This is my dream, like literally my dream. So join in on this vlog. Who knows how it will be or how long, but I'm going to show you around Lake Tahoe. Okay, so you can see there's snow on the mountain, but it's literally like the clearest water here on this beach, walking around. And for it being the mountains and everything, I really thought it'd be cold, but it's pretty warm. Like, I do have a thermo on and then this sweater, but it's not like a warm thermo. And I'm just like here right on the beach. And you guys, oh, I really don't know if I'm ever gonna leave. This is paradise. This is literal paradise. This is so stupid, but honestly, like, this is like my dream place I would live, and I didn't even know this existed. And I'm like kind of tearing up because it's just so beautiful. I'm like, how am I here? Oh, this is so stupid. I know. But oh, it's gorgeous, you guys. Just look. It's just these rocks. I'm sitting on here and looking out. Like, what's that movie called? I don't know, the one about the Loch Ness Monster during like World War II. I can't even think of the name of it. But that's what this looks like. Like, they could have filmed it here and it looks just like it. This is probably the best place in the whole entire world. And you'll see that in another million places, but it's amazing. So, yeah. Something I want to remember from this trip is, and this has really actually been my goal for this year, but don't let anything or anyone tell you no, that you cannot do things, that you can't just like get out. It's kind of like solo traveling. I think for girls it's kind of a scary thing and everyone tells you it's dangerous and you shouldn't do it. But I say just go out and see things because you're missing out. For me, it's like I just don't have a lot of people that want to get out and into nature, and I was just like, I never went anywhere because no one else would, and it finally hit me. It's like either I can go myself or I never go, and I'm telling you it's worth it. This place is amazing. I'm just sitting here on this rock and just breathing in nature. It's just one of the prettiest places I've ever been to. Oh. So, yeah, that's how it is. This is Lake Tahoe. But don't let anyone or anything tell you can't. Just get out there, enjoy yourself, and live your life.